So for me, I have two stages of it because the first one, when I first got in the league, that one was like, I don't know what this surgery is, but I'm out for the whole year. So I guess Portland was trying to take a little bit of pressure of me from rushing back, having all those expectations. So, but I'm hearing that whole entire first year. So I really don't know what to think. All I know is just do whatever they say to get back, just to get back. Like my mind that first year was like, I'm getting back. I gotta prove these motherfuckers wrong. So it was like I'm in here every day. Tell me what to do, Bobby Medina. I'm doing it, you know? I don't give a fuck whatever they tell me to do, I'm doing it, like literally to the T.
Now right here, I have to also throw in the nuance of the Portland Trailblazers medical staff not necessarily being known for being up to par versus other teams throughout the league. Not only in the 5 seasons that Greg Oden was there, they fumbled his recovery, they also ended up fumbling Brandon Roy's recovery, which caused him to retire prematurely, even though he was one of the top guards in the NBA.
And then you was isolated from the team because they going off on road trips. I mean, I want to go hang out with my boy. They end up pushing him away from me. Now he got to come in the afternoons. I got to come in the mornings. We can't work out together.
We can't even work out together. They didn't want me around them.
So now we super isolated. And then now I've never been on the West Coast like that before, especially Pacific West Coast, and I'm 19 years old, so I can't go out and really do nothing.
Yeah.
I barely can go out and walk anywhere because I gotta have my crutches, you know.
And also at this time, the noise around Kevin Durant is growing louder and louder. I believe he won like 3 to 4 scoring titles in a row. So not only the medical staff wasn't up to par compared to the rest of the teams in the league, the guy that was picked right behind Greg Oden was putting up crazy scoring numbers. Oden definitely felt the pressure to come back early, and him making this mistake a number of times during his recovery ended up costing him.
I barely can go out and walk anywhere because I gotta have my crutches, you know. So that was really a struggle. So, you know, I kind of did some things, but just to make sure I had fun. And at one point, with all the injuries stacking up, it became more fun than it became basketball at this point. Like that second go around after my technical third year, when I broke my kneecap and I had the back-to-back microfractures, that was a whole different mindset. Like that was a struggle because it was just like, I wasn't even a basketball player anymore. I don't remember even touching the basketball through that time.
Fucking rehab.
Just literally rehab and weight room. Like I thought I was a professional bodybuilder at that point. Like literally, that's how I lived in that weight room. Jay Jensen always with me. Like literally, I was a professional rehab person. Like I didn't even think I was part of the team no more. So like when I was released from the Trailblazers, at one point it was just like, all right, I mean, I'm never with y'all anyways. Like, I really didn't feel like I was a part of the team. Like, that year I was released, I think that was the year B. Roy went for his 50 in the playoffs. I was in Indianapolis, like.
That definitely was tough for Greg Oden because Brandon Roy, he was one hell of a guard. And had Greg Oden been healthy enough to pair up with LaMarcus Aldridge and B. Roy, that would have been nasty for the Blazers. That could be one of the biggest NBA's what ifs.
Like I wasn't even on the West Coast. It was like I wasn't part of the team. So that was a different feeling. And that struggle was, I'm a rehab because I know I want to prove to somebody that I can get back on this court and that I was the #1 draft pick. So I did it. But again, like I wasn't working on my game. I was just working on being strong enough to be able to run up and down the court for Miami got me, 16 minutes? 4 at the end of the first, 4 at the beginning of the second, 4 at the end of the third, 4 at the beginning of the fourth. So 16 minutes, like that's all I fought for, was just 16 minutes. And then I was on a minute restriction. So if I played in the game, I couldn't practice. If I practiced, I probably wasn't playing in the game because 2 practices in a row, I'm all fucked up. So it was like you never can really gel with your teammates. So, you know, even playing with some of the best players in the world, Brown's gonna make it work. D-Wade and CB's gonna make it work. You know, the Shane Battier's, the UD's, everybody's gonna make it work. But for me, it was like I never got a feel to like actually become me because at that point, I couldn't even push myself to be better.
Yeah.
Because I literally was on a minute restriction. Like, it was no pushing myself. It was like, this is all your body got. And then I had no athleticism anymore, which, as I said, that was my game. You know, I didn't add to it while I was sitting out those 3 years. I was just worried about getting my knees strong enough to not hurt when I sat down, you know? So that was a big struggle. And then after that, it was some dark places. Just trying to figure out who I am and what I thought everybody.
Again, he is definitely mislabeled as a bust because he never necessarily had the opportunity consistently to be on the floor. And when he did, it was short-lived. He played a total of 82 games in 5 years. And I believe after his sophomore season, he lost a lot of weight. He got a lot stronger. He was doing his thing, but unfortunately, the knees were just never holding up. And the more surgeries went along, that athleticism just withered away.